Good morning, good morning. I feel like it's been forever since I have recorded back, but I wanted to take the time this morning and kind of fill everyone in. I think it's been nice because I've actually had a visitor, which has made my trip much easier and nicer. And thus also not a lot of time to record things because I'm hanging out and spending time with her, which has been wonderful. So no, none other than Miss Chris Page came and she flew into Tulum and went with me to Playa del Carmen, which I have been that way up until yesterday, and then I came to Tulum. And I plan to be here up until part of April. So anybody else want to come visit? Here's a perfect time. If you're in my phone and I wish to spend time with you, I'd love to have you. Have a place to stay anyway. But I plan to stay in Playa del Carmen for 2 weeks. But the house I was staying in was just, as Chris can explain, it was a little much. Nothing was ever quite as it is pictured, which is fine. I am in Mexico and I understand that. But we had a water heater issue. It really wasn't just not only that it didn't work, but it caught fire and then would spread and catch the house on fire. And I think that was just very common to the guy because he had explained to me of what to do to light the compressor, which I think I had talked about in one of my videos. But then I didn't quite understand what he was talking about. Well, so Chris goes down to the kitchen one day and literally the side of the house is on fire. That is caught. I think there's a constant gas leak or something. And so that was a little bit much. That was a little traumatizing to us, and it was dirty. There were a few things, and then going back and forth to Tulum, and I needed to find a house there, and so I did have a private tutor in Playa del Carmen that is spectacular. Like, she is just amazing. Her name is Susanna, and so I plan to go back again and spend a couple hours with her here and there because she really helped kind of give me some chunks of knowledge to make things a little bit more understandable and things like that. So that was nice. And so she literally would write down little different worksheets. I am in a Starbucks right now waiting for my next private tutor, and so obviously every time I walk in, or somebody walks in, I'm trying to look and see. I have no clue what they look like. And of course, I was dying. I don't know if you saw my post last night, but I posted the picture that I sent to him because my WhatsApp doesn't have access to all my pictures. And so I think the last time I must have sent a picture of something, I was in West Hollywood or something, I don't know, but there was like somebody dancing go-go behind me. And so the first thing I see with my face that I can send is this picture. I sent it and I looked back in my corner. There was a big, like, little go-go dancer. So I was absolutely dying. Otherwise, it's been wonderful. Tulum is definitely a different area. The roads are something. I did post a little bit of an Instagram video this morning of it. I have never seen roads like this before in my life, and so I can't imagine what it will be like if and when it rains, which we did have a torrential downpour in Playa del Carmen one day. So I haven't got to explore much of Tulum. I just got here yesterday and kind of unpacked and settled in and got Chris to the airport and all that, and then I had to take a nap. I think the sleep wears me out, and I also think like trying to only speak Spanish, my brain is just tired. So sometimes by the end of the evening, I am just absolutely wiped. But well, I'm trying to get this posted before my guy gets here. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. I love how many of you guys have followed along and are checking things out. And so I obviously plan to be here a while. If something exciting happens or something I should share, I will totally do a video. Otherwise, I will just kind of post on the regular just to keep everybody up to date. I'm loving it. It's funny. I just texted Shannon this morning and said, I hate it, but I love it. I don't like to travel by myself, and I don't like to do this. I don't like to sit by myself, the whole kit and caboodle of it, which I think is a big learning process, and just figuring things out by yourself. And, like I told Chris, I said, there's nothing that any of our little catastrophes she could have prevented or helped, really. But when you just have somebody there, it makes you feel a hell of a lot better. So, one thing I did forget is that there are fucking jaguars around here. As I'm driving to pick up Chris at the airport, I see this damn sign, and it's a jaguar crossing, or like tiger crossing. And at first says, Cruces Las, it's whatever wildlife is. I had to look it up. And so I keep her, oh, Cruces La Sala. Cruces La Sala. So I'm telling Shannon, I'm like, look this up. It's like a tiger. Well, they have panthers here. And then I crack up because when we ask somebody about it, they're all like, no, we don't have panthers. I'm like, well, you guys have panther crossing signs everywhere. I'm like, it's really common to see a panther crossing sign, especially coming out of the airport. I was like, what the fuck? So Chris and I were dying laughing. And then they have a panther reserve that I guess you can go hiking and bird watching in, which I don't quite understand the timing of that, but that was not something we had any interest in doing. So, but I had to share that. So I will sign off for now. I hope everyone is well, and please continue to communicate with me. It keeps me giving me something to do and to look forward to hearing from you. Hasta luego.